Hello students, welcome back to our class. So in today's class we are going to see 4.3, that is Thales theorem and angle bisector theorem. That is two important theorem of this chapter, that is Thales theorem. It is also called as basic proportionality theorem. Thales theorem is also called as basic proportionality theorem and the angle bisector theorem, and we are going to see the converse of those theorems. Okay. Now first let us see what is Thales theorem. Okay, Thales theorem or basic proportionality theorem. Basic proportionality theorem. What's the statement is, a straight line drawn parallel to the sides of triangle intersecting the other two sides divides the sides in the equal ratio. The two theorems is also about the triangle. Okay, let us take a triangle A, B, C. Okay, see here a straight line drawn parallel to a side of the triangle. Let us take this side, a straight line which is drawn parallel to a side of the triangle which touches the other two sides. Triangle intersecting the other two sides divides these two sides in equal ratios, in the same ratios. Okay, so the straight line that we are drawing is parallel to the side BC. Let this be D and let this be E. Okay, the straight line that we are drawing is DE. It is parallel to the side BC and it touches the other two sides AB and AC at the point D and E. Okay, now what you have to prove is, it is dividing the other two sides in the common ratio, that is same ratio, that is AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by AC. That is what we have to prove. Okay, see in your book they have given in steps 1, 2, in the table they have given the steps. They have given the statement and they have given the reason. You have to write like that. So, the first you have to write the statement clearly. Okay, and then the statement and then the proof. What it is given in the triangle A, B, C. D is a point in AB and E is a point in C. What you have to prove? What you have to prove? AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC, that is they both are in common ratio. AD divided by DE is equal to AE divided by EC. So, first we are considering this line DE is, this symbol is parallel, this symbol is perpendicular, this symbol is parallel. Therefore, DE is parallel to the line BC we are considering. So, you have to write like this, consider DE is parallel to BC. Okay, then if it is parallel, then what we can write is, let this be angle 1 and this be angle 2 and this be angle 3. Okay, this be angle 1, this be angle 2 and let this be angle 3 of this triangle. Okay, since angle ABC is equal to angle 1, this is also equal to angle ADE. That is, this is angle 1 means this is also angle 1, because since it is corresponding angle, you have to give the reasons also why you are writing the steps. They both are corresponding angles. See in your book they have given the statement and they give them the reason. Corresponding angles are equal. So since this is parallel, these both are the corresponding angles. Similarly, if this is 2, this is also 2. That is, if angle ACB is equal to angle 2, then angle 2 is equal to AED. The same reason, corresponding angles are same. These two, AED and ACEB are the corresponding angles. Okay. Now, see here, in the both triangles, here we have two triangles, right? What are the triangles? Triangle ADE and triangle ABC. ADE and ABC, we are having one angle in common and another two angles also common. Therefore, by AAA similarity, by A angle similarity, what we can say? What we can say? These two triangles are, which triangles? Triangle ADE is similar to is similar to triangle ABC. If it is similar means their sides are in corresponding corresponding sides are proportional, right? Therefore, AB divided by AD is equal to AC divided by A. Their sides are correspondingly proportional. Therefore, AB divided by AD is equal to AC divided by AE. You have to give the reason. Corresponding sides are proportional. Why? Why the corresponding sides are proportional? Because these two triangles are what? These two triangles are similar. These two triangles are similar triangles. Therefore, AB divided by AD plus AC divided by AE. See, we can separate this AB as, how can we separate this AB? AD plus DB. AD plus DB divided by AD is equal to, this AC can be divided plus AE plus EC. AE plus EC divided by AE. So, what happens then? What you have to do? You have to split this denominator. AD divided by AD plus DB divided by AD is equal to AE divided by AE plus EC divided by AE. So, this is 1, right? So, this is 1. 1 plus DB divided by AE, this is also 1. 1 plus EC divided by AE. Cancelling this 1 on both sides, what we will be getting? DB divided by AD is equal to EC divided by AE. DB divided by AD is equal to EC divided by AE. On reciprocaling, what we will get? After reciprocaling, AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC. Is this what you have to prove? AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC. This is what we have to prove. Hence, we can say that if this line is proportional, if DE is parallel to DC, then this line cuts the corresponding two lines in common ratio, that is AD divided by D is equal to AE divided by EC. Hence, the theorem is proved. Hence proved. You have to write hence proved. So, this is the basic proportionality theorem. So, what is the statement? A straight line drawn parallel to the side of the triangle intersecting the other two sides AB and AC. The straight line is intersecting the other two sides AB and AC, divides the sides in the common ratio. This is dividing, this point is dividing AB as AD divided by AB is equal to AE divided by AC in the common ratio. Equal to means it is in the common ratio. Okay, so we have to prove AD, we took that this is the parallel, D is parallel to BC, we took that, and we have to prove AD divided by D is equal to AE divided by EC. First in the triangular we are marking the angles, taking this as 1, this is 2 and this is 3. Okay, since this is 1, since this is a parallel line to this, we can say this is also 1 because corresponding angles are equal, and this is 2, this is also 2 because the corresponding angles are same. After that, taking this triangle ADE and the triangle ABC, we are having 3 angles in common. Therefore, these two triangles ADE and ABC are similar triangles using the AAS similarity property. Okay, after that, since these two triangles are similar, what we know that the corresponding sides are proportional. We have learned this in the previous classes. If two triangles are similar, the corresponding sides are proportional. Therefore, AB divided by AD is equal to AC divided by AE. Then AB can be split into AD plus DB and AC can be written as AE plus EC. Okay, after splitting we got DB divided by AD is equal to EC divided by AE. On reciprocating, what we got? AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC. This is what you have to prove. Hence, we have proved the basic proportionality theorem. And after that, they have given some corollary. See that. Corollary. If in triangle ABC, if in triangle A, B, C, DE is parallel to BC, DE is parallel to BC, intersects AB at D and AC at E, then what you have to prove is, first one is AB divided by AD is equal to AC divided by AE. Okay, so they have given that in the triangle DE is parallel to BC. Right, D is parallel to BC. Then by Thales theorem or basic proportionality theorem, you can use any of that. What we can write? AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC. This is by the theorem we saw last, right? AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC. Now, taking reciprocal, what happens? DB divided by AD is equal to EC divided by AC. Adding 1 on both sides, 1 plus, therefore AD plus DB divided by AD equal to AC plus EC divided by AC. What is AD plus DB? AD plus DB is AB divided by AD is equal to, what is AC plus EC? Sorry, it is EC. It is AE, okay, it is AE. Therefore, A. What is AE plus EC? It is AC. Therefore, AC divided by AE. AE plus EC is equal to AC divided by AE. This is what we have to prove, right? AB divided by AD is equal to AC divided by AE. This is the first corollary. And the second thing what we have to prove is, second one is AB divided by this one, DB is equal to AC divided by EC. This is same. So, since DC is parallel to BC, what we know? By Thales theorem, you have to write by Thales theorem, AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC. Okay, then you don't want reciprocal here because in the denominator we have to keep ADB itself. Therefore, adding 1 on both sides, 1 plus and here also 1 plus. And taking LCM, what happens? DB plus AD divided by DB is equal to EC plus AE divided by EC. What is DB plus AD? DB plus AD is AB, right? Therefore, AB divided by DB is equal to, what is EC plus AE? EC plus AE is AC. AC divided by EC. This is what we have to prove, right? AB divided by DB is equal to AC divided by EC. So, this is the corollary. Okay, so in the corollary you can use that in problems. Okay, next is, we have seen the basic proportionality theorem. Basic proportionality theorem is also called as the Thales theorem, right? So, now we see the basic proportionality theorem and the corollary following that. Now, what we are going to see is, we are going to see the converse of basic proportionality theorem. You have to see the converse of basic proportionality theorem. Okay, if a straight line, the same diagram, okay. If a straight line divides any two sides, if a straight line divides any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then the line must be parallel to the other line, other side, okay. Okay, so first basic proportionality theorem la enna proof pannom, idha vandu parallel nu first edutittu, then we said that this line is dividing the other side in the common ratio. Here it's converse, that is in the line vandu in the rendu side common ratio la pirikudhu we are going to assume, then we are going to prove these two lines are parallel, that is the converse. அதே statement தான் அதில் first step எடுத்துட்டு second prove பண்ணுவோம், இதில் second step எடுத்துட்டு first prove பண்ணுவோம், that is the converse. Okay, and see here how we are going to prove. So, what they have given is AD divided by, it is dividing in common ratio. First we have to take it is dividing in common ratio. Therefore, AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC. Now what we have to prove? DE is parallel to BC. You have to prove DE is parallel to BC. Here we are going to take the diagram like this. Let this be E and let this be F. Okay, we are going to take the diagram like this. See here. So draw a line BF which is parallel to DE. Okay, and then from one what you are going to do is, we know that this is the given point. AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by AC. We are going to take it as first. Okay, then in triangle ABC, by taking this line, what we can take? By taking this line, AD divided by DB is equal to AF divided by FC. Here we consider this line, this point, therefore AD divided by DD in this, and here we consider E, therefore AE divided by EC. Here in this second term we are considering F in the right side and D in the left side, that is AD divided by DB is equal to AF divided by FC. So taking this as 2. See here, in first equation and second equation we are having one term as common. If this is equal to, then we can equate it like this. AE divided by AC is equal to AF divided by FC. Okay, then add 1 on both sides. 1 plus. What happens then? AE plus, taking LCM, AC divided by AC is equal to AF plus FC divided by FC. Okay. So, what is AE plus AC? This is EC, right? So, this is EC. So, what is AE plus EC here? What is AE plus EC? It can be written as AC, right? Therefore, AC divided by EC is equal to, and here what is AF plus FC? That is AC. AC divided by FC. Since the numerator are same, we can equate the denominator also. Therefore, EC is equal to FC. That is EC is equal to XC. This term is also equal to this term. Therefore, there is no this such line. Therefore, E is equal to, F is equal to C. That is, இந்த மாதிரி லைன் வந்து வராது. இந்த F வந்து என்னவாயிரும்? F is equal to C. Therefore, we can tell that DE is parallel to BC. Okay, since hearing like this, we got EC is equal to FC. இதுவும் சேம்ன்றதுனால F is equal to C. So, F equal to C na, there is no such line. Therefore, we can prove that DE is parallel to BC. Okay, so converse of basic proportionality, then what we took? So first we took this ratio, AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC. Okay, we have to prove DE is parallel to BC. What we took? First in the ratio எடுத்துக்கிட்டோம், and second இதில் வந்து first ratio எடுக்கும்போது left hand side DE point to right hand side E point எடுத்தோம். Second இது எடுக்கும்போது left hand side D point to right hand side F point எடுக்கிறோம். So AD divided by DE is equal to AF divided by FC. See here we are having one term as common, therefore we can equate this AE divided by EC is equal to AF divided by FC. So adding 1 on both sides, we got this. LCM எடுத்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் AE plus EC, here AF plus EC. So what we got? What is AE plus EC? That is also AC, and AF plus FC is also AC. Since the numerator is same, we are equating the denominator, EC equal to FC. So EC is equal, this part is equal to this part. Therefore, F is equal to C. There is no such line like this. நம்ம ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒரு லைன் வரைஞ்சோம் இல்லையா, கன்சிடர் பண்ணி இந்த லைன் BFன்ற ஒரு லைன் எக்ஸிஸ்ட் ஆகலைன்னா we can say that DE is parallel to BC. This is the converse of basic proportionality theorem. Now let us move on to the next theorem, very important theorem, angle bisector theorem. Okay, angle bisector theorem. Before moving into this theorem, what is angle bisector means? If this is a triangle, this is angle 1, this is angle 2, this is angle 3. So angle bisector means internal ஒரு லைன் வந்து வரும், அந்த லைன் வந்து இந்த ஆங்கிள்லேருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகி அடுத்து அதுக்கு ஆப்போசிட்டில் இருக்கிற சைடில் முடியும். இந்த லைன் என்ன பண்ணுன்னா இந்த ஆங்கிளை வந்து காமனாக பிரிக்கும். If the angle 1 is equal to 60 degree means, இது பிரிக்குது இல்லையா, if this is 4 and this is 5 means angle 4 will be is equal to 30 degree and angle 5 will be equal to 30 degree. That is the line, அதை பிரிக்குது இல்லையா அந்த பைசெக்டார், அது வந்து அந்த ஆங்கிளை காமனாக பிரிக்கும், ஈக்குவலாக பிரித்தா we can say that it is a angle bisector. ஆங்கிள் பைசெக்டர்னா ஒரு ஆங்கிளை பிரிக்கிற அந்த லைன் வந்து ஈக்குவலாக பிரிக்கும். if it is 90 degree means அதை பிரித்தது அந்த டூ ஆங்கிள்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்கும், 45 ஈக்குவலாக பிரிக்கும். that is the angle bisector. So using this we are going to prove the theorem here. This is theorem 3. Name of the theorem is angle bisector theorem. See the statement, the internal bisector of an angle of a triangle divides the opposite side internally in the ratio of the corresponding sides containing the angle. Ratio of the corresponding sides containing the angle. Okay. A, B, C. Okay. So this is the see here, the internal bisector of an angle of a triangle divides the opposite side internally and the ratio of the corresponding sides containing the angle. In the ratio of the corresponding sides, அதாவது இந்த ஆங்கிள் எந்தெந்த சைட்ஸ் வச்சிருக்கு, AB and AC is containing this angle. இந்த ஆங்கிளை தான் இந்த ஆங்கிள் பைசெக்டார் பிரிக்குது. ஸோ AB divided by AC is equal to, if this is D means BD divided by DC. This should be the thing that we have to prove. ஸோ இந்த சைடை பிரிக்குது இல்லையா, இந்த சைடு வந்து corresponding ratio with the angle with the sides having the angle. ஸோ இதோட ரேஷியோ வந்து இந்த ஆங்கிள் வச்சிருக்க சைட்ஸ், இந்த ஆங்கிளில் எந்தெந்த சைட்ஸ் வச்சிருக்கு, AB and AD. Therefore AB divided by AC is equal to BD divided by DC. This is what we have to prove here. Okay. Okay, so this is angle 1 and this is also angle 1 and this is angle 2. Okay. Now see here, given that ABC is a triangle and AD is the internal bisector, what we have to prove is, AB divided by AC is equal to BD divided by DC. This is what we have to prove. Okay, now we are going to start the construction. Draw a line through C parallel to AB. So from this we are going to draw a line that should be parallel to AB. We are going to draw the line and we have to extend this AD. So the point where these two lines meets is called as E. This is E. Okay, see here, corresponding angles, alternate angles you might have learned. So இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு parallel line இருக்கு. These two lines are parallel, right? So இப்படி ஒரு line join ஆச்சு அப்படின்னா இந்த angle ஒன்றா இருந்தால் இந்த ஆங்கிளும் ஒன்றா தான் இருக்கும். That is, these are said to be the alternate angles. What is this? Alternate angles. அதே மாதிரி ரெண்டு லைன் parallel இருக்கு அப்படின்னா, if this is 1 means this is also 1. This is said to be the corresponding angles. This is said to be the corresponding angles. This is alternate angles and this is corresponding angles. So corresponding angles will be the same and also the alternate angles will be the same. Okay, see here the first one, angle AEC will be equal to angle BAE. That is, this, if this angle is 1, this angle is also 1. That is, angle AEC is equal to angle BAE is equal to angle 1. Why? Now only I said, right, these are the alternate angles. These are the alternate. You have to write the reason, because of alternate angles are equal. And then see here, angle triangle AEC is an isosceles triangle. Since this is also 1 and this is also 1. Therefore, two angles are same. Therefore, we can say that this is also parallel. Therefore, we can say that triangle AEC is an isosceles triangle. Okay, it is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangles means two angles will be the same and the two sides will be same. What is equilateral triangle? All the sides will be same and all the angles will be 60 degree. That is the isosceles, that is the equilateral triangle. What is isosceles triangle? Two of its sides will be same. Okay, so since it is isosceles triangle, we can say AC is equal to CE. AC is equal to CE. What I said? Two angles, so two sides is same and that is isosceles triangle. Since this is 1 and this is 1, we can say ACE is the isosceles triangle. Therefore, two sides may equal are. Therefore, AC is equal to CE. Okay, take this as 1. And then triangle ABD is similar to ECD. ABD is triangle to ECD because see, this is 1, this is also 1 and if this is 2, this is also 2, right? இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும்போது இதுவும் சேம்னா அதே மாதிரி இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும்போது இதுவும் சேமாக தானே இருக்கும், ரைட்? ஆல்டர்னேட் ஆங்கிள்ஸ் லைக்வைஸ் இந்த லைன் எடுக்கும்போது if this is 2, this angle is also 2. Therefore, you have to write that also. Angle, what is that angle? ABC. Angle ABC is equal to angle ECB. ECB is equal to angle 2. Then triangle, this triangle ADB is equal to ADB is similar to triangle CDE. Why it is similar? Because 1 and 2 are the same angles in these two triangles. Two angles same are, we can say that these two triangles are similar by AA criterion, by AA similarity criterion. By AA similarity criterion, we can say that ADB, triangle ADB is similar to triangle CDE. If these if two triangles are similar, what we can say? We can say that corresponding sides are proportional. Okay, we can say that their corresponding sides are proportional. So, what's the corresponding sides? AB divided by CE is equal to BD divided by DC. Corresponding sides, right? AB divided by CE is equal to BD divided by DC. Okay, AC is equal to BD divided by CD. Instead of CE, we can write AC, right? Instead of CE, from 1 we can write AC. Therefore, AB divided by AC is equal to BD divided by CD. AB divided, where is that? AB divided by AC is equal to BD divided by CD. This is what we have to prove, right? AB divided by AC is equal to BD divided by DC. Hence, we have proved. Okay, hence we have proved. Okay, now let us see the converse. So, first in the angle bisector la enna eduthukitom? What we took, idu vandu இந்த line வந்து angle bisector ah irundhuchna, we proved this ratio. And now what we have to take is, we have to take this ratio and we have to prove this is the angle, this is the bisector line. Okay, now come, let us prove this. We are going to prove the converse of the angle bisector theorem. Converse of the angle bisector theorem. See the statement. If a straight line through one vertex of a triangle divides the opposite side internally in the ratio of the other two sides, then the line bisects the angle internally at the vertex. Okay. So, A, B, see, if this is a straight line, so this is D. If it is dividing the other side in the ratio that AB divided by AC is equal to BD divided by DC, we have to prove that AD is the internal bisector. Okay, AD is the internal bisector. That is, AD is the internal bisector means angle 1 is equal to angle 2. That is, this is 1 and this is 2. We have to prove that angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Okay, and see here, now extend this line and draw a line parallel to, what is this? Parallel to AD. Draw a line parallel to AD from C and extend this line, and this point is called as E. Since this is 1, these two are parallel, right? Since this is 1, this is also 1. Why? By the what angles? Is that alternate angles or corresponding angles? It is the corresponding angle. So, see here, draw CE parallel to, you have to write this, draw CE parallel to AD. Okay, extend and join. You have to write this construction and all. And then see here, angle BAD is equal to angle AEC is equal to angle 1. Why? Corresponding angles are same. You have to write the reason. Corresponding angles are same. And then angle DAC is equal to angle AEC. Right? See here, like this. What angle is this? This and this. Corresponding angles, corresponding angles are alternate angles. It is the alternate angles. That is, angle DAC is equal to angle ACE is equal to angle 2. That is, alternate angles are same. Alternate angles are same. Then by Thales theorem, that is, since these two angles, by Thales theorem, what we can write? BA divided by AE is equal to BD divided by DC. So, by Thales theorem, BA divided by AE is equal to BD divided by DC. Take this as 1. Okay, so this is, take this as 1 and this is 2. Take this as 1 and this is 2. See here, from 1 and 2, we have one side as common, therefore we can equate the other side. What is the other side? AB divided by AC is equal to BA divided by AE. BA divided by AE. Okay, AB divided by AC is equal to BA divided by AE. See here, the numerators are same, therefore we can equate the denominators also. Therefore, AC is equal to AE. Where is AC? AC is equal to AE. These two lines are same, therefore there is no such line. Okay, there is no such line. Therefore, what we can say, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு லைன் இருந்தால் தான் angle 1 angle 2 டிஃபர் ஆகும். பட் இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு லைனே எக்ஸிஸ்ட் ஆகலை, அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சச் லைன் எக்ஸிஸ்ட் ஆகலை. பிகாஸ் AE is equal to A2. AC. Therefore, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. That is, this means, see here, this is equal to this means, what happens then? This is an isosceles triangle. That is, AC is an isosceles triangle, right? So, what we took is AC is equal to AE. And this AC is equal to AE. Appo isosceles triangle na enna? Rendu side equal ah irundha rendu angle equal ah irukum. See here, triangle ACE is isosceles. Isosceles. What are the sides equal? AC is equal to AE. So, other two angles should be equal. That is, angle 1 should be equal to angle 2, right? In the angle equal, AE is equal to AC. Now, the angles in angle 1 equal to angle 2. If this is what we have to prove. This is what angle 1 is equal to angle 2. This is what we have to prove. Therefore, the line AD bisects internally. Then we can say that the line AD bisects internally. Okay, hence we have proved this theorem. Okay, now let us see the examples. So, these 4 theorems are very, very important. you have to learn this statement also with the diagram. Okay, these are the naming theorems. Okay. Example 4.12. See the example. In triangle ABC, okay, in triangle ABC, if DE is parallel to BC, AD is X, DB is X minus 2, AE is X plus 2 and EC is X minus 1. Find the length of the sides AB. You have to find AB and AC. Okay. So, by Thales theorem what we know, if given that DE is parallel to BC by, you can write any theorem, Thales theorem or basic proportionality theorem. BPT means basic proportionality theorem. We write AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC. What is AD? X divided by DB is X minus 2 is equal to what is AE? X plus 2. What is EC? X minus 1. On cross multiplying, X into X minus 1 is equal to X minus 2 into X plus 2. Okay, this is X square minus X. A minus B into A plus B, that is A square minus B squared. Okay, so X square gets cancelled, therefore X is equal to 4. The value of X is 4. Okay. The value of X is 4. What they have asked us is, you have to find A, B and AC. What is AB? AB is AD plus DB. What is AD? AD is X plus, what is DB? X minus 2. X plus X minus 2. Therefore, 2X minus 2. What is the value of X? X is equal to 4. 4 2 is 8 minus 2 is equal to 6. Therefore, AB is equal to 6 units. And AC, you have to find AC also, right? AC is, how can we write AC? AE plus EC is equal to, what is AE? X plus 2. And what is EC? X minus 1. Therefore, 2x plus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. Therefore, 2 into value of X is 4. 2 into 4 plus 1 equal to 9. Okay, now let us see this next sum. Example 4.13. D and E are respectively the points on these sides A, B and AC of the triangle. So, this is the triangle A, B, C. So, D and E are points on A, B and AC. Okay, such that AB is 5.6 centimeter. The whole AB is 5.6 centimeter. AD is 1.4 centimeter and then AC is 7.2 centimeter and then A is 1.8. Okay, show that DE is parallel to BC. So, by Thales theorem, if DE is parallel to BC, there will be the ratios will be same. That is, AD divided by DB will be equal to AE divided by EC. So, if we prove that AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC, we can say that DE is parallel to BC. Okay, we know what is AD. So, to find DB is equal to AB minus AD. What is AB? This 5.6 minus what is AD? 1.4, which is equal to 4.2. This is 4.2 and we have to find EC. EC is equal to AC minus AE. What is AC? AC is 7.2 minus what is AE? 1.8, which is equal to 5.4. This is 5.4. Okay. Then by basic proportionality theorem, to prove ADE is parallel to BC, what you have to do? You have to find the ratios. AD divided by DB equal to, what is AD divided by DB? 1.4 divided by 4.2. 14 divided by 42. 2 divided by 7, right? Fourteen divided by 42. 7 times 21 times, so 7 3. This is equal to 1 divided by 3. And then another one ratio, AE divided by EC. What is AE? AE is 1.8. What is EC? 5.4. This is equal to 18 divided by 54. 9, 27. 1 divided by 3. This is equal to 1 divided by 3. So what we got here? AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC is equal to 1 divided by 3. That is the ratios are saying. Therefore what we can say? We can say that DE is parallel to BC. Hence proved. Okay. Now next example 4.14. In the figure 4.38, so the diagram is like this. A, B, C, B, D, E. Okay, in the figure 4.38, DE is parallel to AC and DC is parallel to AP. Okay, what you have to prove is, you have to prove BE divided by EC is equal to BC divided by CP. That is, BE divided by EC is equal to BC divided by CP. Okay, you have to prove that. So in triangle BPA, so in this triangle BPA, okay, we have what we have in the triangle BPA, this DC is parallel to AP, right? So in triangle BPA, DC is parallel to AP, right? Then what we can write? We can write BC divided by CP is equal to BD divided by DA. Let us take this as 1. And in triangle BCA, DE is parallel to AC. Okay, then what we can write? BE divided by EC equal to BD divided by DA. BD divided by DA by, we have to write that this is by BPT theorem, and this is also by basic proportionality theorem. Okay, this is 2. Now see 1 and 2, we are having one side as common, therefore we can equate the other side. Okay, so we can equate the other side. Therefore, what's the other side? BC divided by CP is equal to BE divided by EC. So this is what we have to prove, right? BE divided by EC is equal to BC divided by CP. Hence prove. Okay, then in example 4.15. So in triangle ABC, they have given the diagram ABC. This is AD. So AD is the angle bisector of angle A. So this is dividing this angle in equal parts. Okay, and BD is 4 centimeter, DC is 3 centimeter, AB is 6 centimeter. We have to find this. So they have given that AD is the angle bisector. So by which theorem? ABT, that is angle bisector theorem. Angle bisector theorem, what we can write? AB divided by AC is equal to BD divided by DC. Right, what is AB? 6 divided by AC is equal to, what is BD? BD is 4. What is DC? DC is 3. Okay, on cross multiplying, 6 3 is 18 is equal to 4 into AC. So, we want only AC, right? Therefore, AC is equal to, bring this 4 this side, it becomes equals to the denominator, 18 divided by 4. 9 divided by 2 is 4.5 centimeter. Okay, so the AC's value is 4.5 centimeter. And the next is some example 4.16 is assignment for you. Okay, so this is also they have given AD is the angle bisector. So they have given the value of AB and AC, and they have given the BC's value is 6 centimeter. So either you take this BD as X, then what happens, this DC automatically it becomes 6 minus X. Okay, then using this formula substitute and you will be getting the value of X. Okay, then you can substitute here X value as 2.5, therefore BD is equal to 2.5, then 6 minus 2.5 is 3.5, therefore DC is equal to 3.5. So this is the assignment for you. Example 4.16 is the assignment for you. So with this we are completing this video and we can see the exercise sums in the next class. Thank you students.